Bill and I met at West Point, where he and my brother were classmates, and I went to my brother's graduation, and I wanted a partner to go to the dance for fun. And we hit it off. We were a blind date and had a really good time, and a year later we were married.
He was an amazing guy. He was brilliant. English professor at West Point before he went to Command and General Staff College and then eventually came to the battalion.
Bill would have called himself eclectic. I called him a Renaissance man. And to learn more in literature, more in sports, more of different things, gave him ways to connect with people in real life.
Bill was always into reading and wanting to give his children and his family the broadest views of what his experiences were. Richelle and Bill have four children: Allie, Tori, Lily, and Bill.
He was fun as a father. He loved being a dad. Family was very important to him.
Young officers, they flocked to him because of his personality. He was well educated, he had a great family life, he was a sports fan, and he drew every population of young Army officer to him.
He specifically told me, I am not going to hide behind a desk. I'm not going to send other people into harm's way and stay behind. I will go out with my soldiers and do what I'm asking them to do.
The day that they deployed to Iraq, one of the comments Bill made was, it's a comfort to know that if something were to happen to any one of us, Samantha would be back here taking care of our families.
We were on a patrol. There were 5 vehicles in the patrol. Me and my team was in the 2nd vehicle. Bill and my headquarters battery commander and 3 other soldiers were in the 3rd vehicle. There's just this tremendous explosion. It was an improvised explosive device which killed everybody instantly.
You get home and life is fine, and the baby's asleep in the car, and you take him out and you put him to bed, and you tell your older daughter that she can take the dog out, and when you walk to the door, they're standing there. You know the uniform protocol. You know which uniform means he's injured, which uniform means he's not coming home.
One of the first things that goes through a military widow's mind is financially, am I going to be okay? And it felt great to be able to sit there and tell her, yes, you are. You and Bill did everything right.
Bill was very focused on taking care of his family. We both were.
He was quite a long-term thinker in the aspect of taking care of the future.
The military has a term life insurance policy. We also had whole life insurance policies.
Because of life insurance, Richelle was able to relocate their family to the Colorado area. She would have had to go back to work, which she's been fortunate enough not to. If they come in and there's a financial issue, I'll never tell a client to stop paying for their insurance. To me, that's the most important thing.
Life insurance is important because life is the only thing that we know isn't going to be forever.
If Bill had not been so prepared for the possibility of his early death, Richelle and the kids would be struggling. They wouldn't have these abilities of just not worrying.
This is something you can do so your family can live their life to the fullest.
Talking about life insurance is probably one of the least favorite things to do, but it's the most important, because there's never an if I'm going to die, it's a when I'm going to die.
I'm proud of what he did. He put himself in harm's way for other people, knowing what he was doing. So, yeah, there's pride in what he did.